Money has a way of shaping our lives more than almost anything else. It determines where we live, what we eat, what kind of education we receive, the opportunities available to us, and even how we feel when we wake up in the morning. But money, at its core, is just a tool. A tool that you have every right to learn, control, and master. Too many people grow up believing they're not meant to be wealthy, that money is for others, that financial freedom is a fantasy, or that their current situation will never change. But those beliefs are lies, and they're keeping millions stuck in a life far below what they're truly capable of. You were not born to live paycheck to paycheck, to drown in debt, to stress about bills every month, or to worry about what happens if you get sick or lose your job. You were not born to trade your time endlessly for money with nothing left to show for it. You were born to live fully, to thrive, to be the master of your financial destiny, and to use money as a vehicle to build the life you want, help the people you love, and leave a legacy that matters. But that begins with a mindset shift. The shift that says, I am responsible. I am capable. And I will take control of my financial future. No one is coming to save you. Not the government, not a lottery ticket, not a miracle. Your financial freedom begins and ends with you. And that's not a burden. That's your greatest source of power. Because when you take full ownership of your financial life, you unlock the ability to change it. That's when progress begins. That's when doors start to open. That's when you start moving toward a life of freedom instead of survival. You don't have to be born into wealth. You don't need a six-figure job. What you need is commitment, discipline, education, and the willingness to start, even if your current income is small, even if your debts are high, even if you feel like you're already behind. You can learn. You can grow. You can build wealth, one decision at a time. The world we live in today offers more opportunities than ever before to take control of your finances. The internet has democratized knowledge. You can learn about investing, budgeting, saving, and entrepreneurship with just a phone and a connection. There are no excuses left. Just choices. Do not underestimate the power of small consistent actions. Every time you say no to an unnecessary purchase and yes to your savings, you're taking a step forward. Every time you invest a few dollars instead of spending them, you're buying your future freedom. Every book you read, every video you watch, every skill you develop, these are investments more powerful than money itself. Because the knowledge you gain will stay with you for life. And that knowledge will compound just like interest in a savings account. Building wealth is not about how much money you make. It's about how you manage it, how you grow it, and how you protect it. You can make a modest income and still become financially free with the right habits. And you can make a high income and still be broke if you let money control you. Financial success is not a number. It's a mindset. A way of living. A commitment to growth, patience, and smart decisions. You have to break the cycle. Maybe you grew up in poverty. Maybe no one taught you how to handle money. Maybe your parents lived in debt and stress, and now you do too. But that ends with you. You have the power to become the first in your family to build wealth, to teach your children different habits, to break generational financial struggle and start a new legacy. That is not only possible, it is within your reach. Don't let the fear of failure stop you. Yes, you will make mistakes. You may invest in the wrong thing. You might overspend. You might have to start over. But that's part of the journey. Every wealthy person you admire has failed many times. What separates them is not perfection. It's perseverance. They kept learning. They kept going. They didn't give up when it got hard. And neither should you. Discipline is the key. You can't build wealth without it. It's not glamorous. It's not always fun. But it's powerful. Discipline is what keeps you focused on your goals when temptation calls. It's what pushes you to save when everyone else is spending. It's what helps you invest for the long term while others chase short-term pleasure. Success isn't about doing extraordinary things once. It's about doing simple things repeatedly with excellence. You need a vision. What does financial freedom look like for you? Is it owning your own home, traveling without worrying about costs, retiring early, taking care of your parents, giving your kids a better start, building a business? Whatever it is, hold on to that vision. Let it fuel your actions. Let it be the reason you wake up early, study money, build new skills, and work with focus. Because if you don't know what you're aiming for, you'll settle for less every time. Don't chase money for the sake of money. Chase freedom. Chase peace. Chase impact. When you manage your money well, when you grow it and protect it, it gives you options. Options to walk away from toxic jobs. To say yes to opportunities. To support the causes you care about. To live with purpose, not pressure. That's what money gives you when you use it wisely. Surround yourself with people who want the same things. Your environment matters. If everyone around you is broke, negative, and careless with money, it's going to pull you down. Find people who think big. People who save, invest, build, and grow. Learn from them. Study them. Model them. Because success leaves clues, and wealth is often built through habits, not secrets. Avoid the traps. Consumerism is a trap. Credit cards with high interest rates are a trap. Thinking you need to show off to prove your worth is a trap. You don't need designer clothes or the newest phone to be valuable. Your value is in who you are, not what you own. Focus on assets, not liabilities. Buy things that make you money, not just things that cost you money. Learn the difference between looking rich and being rich. One is for show. The other is for life. Invest in yourself. That is the most important investment you'll ever make. Learn about money, business, investing, real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency.